Hello, I'm Karen Thompson with Mars Chocolate. On behalf of Mars Incorporated, I'd like to welcome you to the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women Luncheon. Mars is proud to sponsor the American Heart Association and all the work that it's doing to combat cardiovascular disease. Did you know that 90% of all women have at least one risk factor for cardiovascular disease, which means that 1 out of every 3 women will die of the disease? More women die of this disease than the next 4 causes of death combined, including all forms of cancer. This means that over 400,000 American women will die of the disease this year. Every minute, a woman will die of cardiovascular disease. But Go Red for Women isn't all about the individual decisions. It's about helping all women to combat this threat. Why is it so important? Because despite all the statistics, only 1 in 5 women believe that cardiovascular disease is her greatest health threat. So make it personal. Make it personal for you and all the women in your life. Take action. Take a promise. Make a pledge. Every dollar counts. Thanks for your support of the American Heart Association.
Never in a million years would I have thought I would ever have a heart attack.
At age 39, Julie Murdoch did.
I had a horrible headache one day and maybe like a heaviness in my chest. Couldn't really catch my breath, so I called my friend. I'm like, I'm just not feeling good. And she's like, well, just go to the doctor and see what he says. So I went in, I made an appointment.
Julie would soon learn she had suffered a heart attack. Dr. Sean Center, a general and interventional cardiologist with Northwest Health System, says women can easily misinterpret signs of a heart attack.
The symptoms are typically different for women than men. They may have symptoms of just general fatigue. They may realize that they have shortness of breath. It can be these sort of symptoms that are subtle.
It was symptoms like these that landed Julie in an operating room.
I remember thinking when they were wheeling me back there, this cannot be right. I was in shock because I didn't smoke, I wasn't overweight, I exercised all the time, and I was only 39, so the thought of me having high blood pressure or high cholesterol just never even dawned on me that I would be putting myself at risk.
The heart attack changed Julie's life. Today, she's thankful that she gets to lead a new one alongside her husband and 3 kids.
I had to totally retrain myself and my family how to eat. Before, we would literally eat drive-through probably 5 nights a week because it was just easier. But now we try to take the time. I try to cook more. I think I took a lot of things for granted. I was 39, I had my whole life ahead of me, and the thought of that being at an end broke my heart, and it made me realize that I really do need to start taking better care of myself.
The risk factors for heart disease stem from 5 things. 1 is diabetes, 2, high blood pressure, 3, high cholesterol, 4, smoking, and 5, a family history. A heart-healthy diet and exercise are the things that are going to lower our weight, lower our cholesterol, lower our blood pressure.
It's really important that you find out everything you can do to prevent a heart attack. I guess go with your gut if you feel like something's wrong.
If Julie hadn't done just that, she might not be here today.
That's where we all come in. I definitely encourage you to support the Heart Association because it could be your sister, it could be your mother, it could be your daughter, that could be having the heart attack.